Hey everyone, Sam here from United People's TV. How are we all doing today? Tuesday, tomorrow, Champions League qualifier, second leg, Bruges. Let's have a preview. So, United go into the game, I wouldn't say in high spirits, I wouldn't say in low spirits. After a 0-0 draw against Newcastle, which we should have won. Tight offside called against Rooney. Chances galore for Hernandez, Rooney, Mata. We couldn't finish our dinner, and Newcastle put in the defensive performance of their life, and a 0-0. But going into this Champions League game, we have a 3-1 lead thanks to Memphis Depay's wonderful brace in the first leg, where he sort of really announced himself as a United player. I mean, it was amazing to watch. Both goals were top draw. They weren't knock-ins. They were curlers. Curl from the outside of the box for the second one. The first one, great touch on his head to knock it over the defender. Great footwork and nice assured finish. Now that's what we want to see from Memphis this season. Going into the Club Brugge game at Old Trafford, I wouldn't say I was nervous, but it's just the fear of losing out. Everyone knows what's at stake in this two-leg playoff. It is a place in the Champions League. It's worth so much money to the club. It's worth so much to the fans to be back in the Champions League. It's just a pinnacle. It's where United belong. It's where United should be. And right now it's completely in their hands. 3-1 lead. We can go there. We can draw. We can lose 1-0. We can go through on both of those. And if we score, we're flying. It means that they've got to score 3. A completely advantage to United. Bruges Bruges' manager said they need a miracle to beat United. So hopefully it won't be a miracle in Bruges. Hopefully it'll be... I can't see Louis van Gaal going to Bruges and playing a very expansive attacking game because A, United right now are not very good going forward, and B, the team's already done the hard work at Old Trafford. Fellaini's goal in the last minute really sealed it for United. If we went there with 2-1 lead, nervous. We could lose 1-0 and then go out. Not anymore. So I don't think Carrick and Schweinsteiger work in the same starting 11 together, but you could sort of imagine both of them playing for the first half at least, maybe. I don't know. I think Van Gaal's he's going to want a really solid team that's based around defending first and foremost. It's not going to be a team which is really expansive, really looking to score, really taking the game to Bruges. I think they will take the game to Bruges. But as we've seen with so many European away games with United, they soak the pressure up and then explode on the counter-attack. So maybe Ashley Young will come back in for a game like this. I'd love to see Ander Herrera start, but he's not going to drop Schneiderlin. Maybe fitness-wise, I don't know. All these games, every 4 days we've had a game in August. And we've still got Swansea on Sunday. So maybe the players are getting tired. We've got a good enough squad to switch it around. It's up front where the problems are. I don't think that's going to change against Bruges. Both goals came from, all 3 goals came from midfielders against Bruges. And I don't see Rooney or Hernandez really hitting top gear. Who knows? All either of them need is a scruffy goal off their arse, knock it in, and that one goal can always boost the striker. We've all seen it with Rooney in the past. As I said, it's all in United's hands. United are winning 3-1. They've done the hard work at Old Trafford. Bruges got the away goal, but United responded very well. And all we want to do is see... I'll be happy with a 0-0. I don't care what the game goes, just as long as United get through to the group stage of the Champions League. That's what it's all about. Because of that, my prediction, I'm going to go for United are probably going to sit a little bit deeper than they have done in recent games. I think they're going to wait for Bruges to take the game to us and then hit them on the counter. That's the European away style that United are used to. I don't know whether it's different under Van Gaal. I've never seen him play away in Europe. I don't know if he's got a completely different ethos. I'm basing mine on what I've seen Fergie do with United. And maybe Van Gaal is different. Maybe Van Gaal will go for the what's it called? Jugular. That's the one. Maybe we'll go for that. Maybe we'll go for the kill straight away. But I can't see it. That's not really the style of football that Van Gaal is. He's a philosopher. Don't know what that word means. Well, I know exactly what philosopher means, but Van Gaal doesn't strike me as a man who doesn't need to take risks unless he has to. He's calculated. He's measured. And because of that, I think United will let Bruges come onto them. Safe in the knowledge that our defence right now is our strongest area of the team. 3 clean sheets in a row, first time in 10 years we've done that in the Premier League. Chris Smalling looking like Rio Ferdinand right now, looks amazing. Darmian, Shaw, Blind, everyone's doing very well, including Romero, who surprised everyone. I think we're going to keep the same back 5. Midfield is where I'd say it's kind of hard to decide what's going to be happening there. We could see Carrick, I think, come back in. Schweinsteiger took a bit of a knock against Newcastle. It didn't really affect him that much, but maybe his fitness-wise, you don't want to start 2 games in 4 days. That was his first start for United. I'd love to see Ander Herrera come back in, but I think the player most likely to come back into this starting 11 is Ashley Young. Mata on the wing, that's up for debate. Valencia's not travelled. I'm not sure if you've seen the squads who have gone, but we've left Pereira at home, Wilson at home, and Valencia. And obviously David De Gea is not going to be part of it. Take from that what you will. I don't really see United selling him at this point, but does he what? I don't know. I really am completely confused by this De Gea situation. If he leaves at this point, what are United doing? What are United doing? My prediction for the game, as I said, it's going to be a slow game. I don't think it's going to be killing with excitement. But I think United do have the quality to hit them and the pace to hit them on the counter-attack. And if we can sneak an early goal on the counter-attack, the floodgates could open. So it's going to go either way. Personally, I'm going to go for a 2-0 United. So 5-1 aggregate win overall. Back in the Champions League. Bring it on. Leave me your predictions in the comments, please. I will always get involved in the comments. Thank you everyone who keeps commenting. It makes a big, big difference to have all of you involved. If you're new, obviously subscribe to United People's TV. Where have you been? Seriously, where have you been? Share. That really helps. Comment, like, subscribe, the whole jazz. And we'll be here, hopefully, after United have secured a Champions League spot. See you later.
Hello, hello, hey! Pay attention to the manager.